I seem to have lost track of which rooms we've been in, which rooms we haven't. So I don't know whether this is a new room or an old one. Nope, definitely new. And it's a kid's room. A weird kid's room. This kid must have been a bit twisted.
Full of dolls. What if the rumors were true? Something feels very wrong here.
It's connected to the teapot. Gee, you know, when I was just a kid, you know those worksheets teachers would hang out where they say where you have to match an item in one column with an item in another column, and there'd be some wiseacre kids who would. Instead of drawing a line between them, a straight line. Oh, Angela loves Ben. Anyway, instead of drawing a straight line, they would doodle all over the page. I mean, yeah, the answers the answers would be right, but the poor teacher would have to follow that line in, out, here, there, everywhere. And to get to the answer. Well, this sounds a bit like that. I don't know if any kids are watching this, despite my distinctly saying, no, you shouldn't. This is rated T after all, but... Is that a loop-de-loop? Yeah, it is. But... Okay, if any of your younger siblings have those kinds of worksheets, tell them to do the poor teacher a favor and not and draw straight lines. Okay, Angela, I need to find her head. The writing is obviously here. After all, I just connected to the teapot. Yeah, and this thing over there, much as this thing over here, I think I'm connecting kids to, like, objects on the table. Where's Angela's head? Is this Angela's head? Is Angela's head on top of the wrong... No. Oh, maybe it's in here. I forget what I said. That's not Angela's head at all.
The children, they hid me to protect me. Outside of time, away from the toy maker. But now, I need to help them.
Before long, your little friends won't be able to protect you anymore. And when that happens, I'll be right here.
The Special One, Todd Gorman, otherwise known as the boy that Henry Stout is after. Oh, I have no idea how I'm supposed to say these things. Gotta hear it said, then I forget it. I can't even light this closet up properly. It's like it's too dark to be lit. Isn't it slang for like drunk? Maybe that's Ben's head over here. I think I know where Ben goes. Actually, I don't. Forget it. I have no idea where Ben goes right now. That's not Angela's head either. Hello? What's this? Virus claims 2 more Harley children. Specialist from New York Medical Center issues warning. The deadly virus that has been claiming the lives of Harley's children continues unchecked, with another 2 children dying this week. Emily Booth, age 6, and Thomas Horner, age 9, died within hours of each other. These new deaths occurred with a suddenness and violence that have shocked this small village. There has been no explanation as to why some children are getting the virus, which produces a terrible fever from which the suffering children never recover. The virus has claimed a dozen children, and officials at County Hospital have little help to offer terrified parents. Earlier this week, Dr. Frederick P. Wilson, a New York Medical Center immunology expert, visited the terror-stricken community. Though the world-famous doctor had no explanation for the virus and why it appeared to be limited to Harley, he did offer a warning to parents. Make sure the children wash their hands well to keep themselves as germ-free as possible. Wash their playthings too, and in general keep a high level of cleanliness. Also important, the specialist added, parents should keep children away from any adults other than family members. It's possible, Wilson said, that adults can carry something that, while not deadly to them, will prove fatal to their children. And what is it that Harley's parents are fighting? I suspect there's a form of the flu, some new strain that we haven't seen before. Wilson is asked to be kept informed of any new cases, promising to do what he can to understand this new disease. I was trying to read the thing on the other side. A list of the wardrobe essential... It keeps flipping over on me like that. I'm wondering if the virus is even a virus. Maybe it's some form of, I don't know, Shazamming them to death. Where's... I can't... There's Ben. At least I know where his head is. Ben is connected to... I gotta follow this behind the house here. Ben's connected to Petunia. Come to think of it, a few things are connected to Petunia. Why is Ben connected to Petunia? And how can three... Yeah, Laura's connected to Petunia too. And Petunia is connected to... This goes all over the place. Wait a minute. Is this Well, this can't be Angela's head. I can't take it off the... I think this is Angela, or at least her head on a different body.
Petunia!
Is there any way to disconnect the head here? I feel like there should be.
Momo!
I think I'm starting to understand here. Although I still have to find Angela's head. For whatever the reason I can't. Ben, I should at least, yeah, I should at least reattach his head, which is in here. So just put his head in there. If I were to drop Ben's head into the lower part of this house, how would I reach the lower part of this house? Oh, that easy, huh? Alright.
Now, which doll do you belong to?
Ben!
I thought as much. Well, I guess all those connections don't really make a difference. I'm gonna pick up whoever's head this is first. And then I'll have to find out whose head it is, assuming I can get it to orient straight. Yeah, that'll have to do. Kim's not wearing a hat. Lara. Okay, got it.
Lara.
My mistake. Alright, how many more disembodied heads are floating around here? There's one in... I think I'm starting to understand this, too. Some of these dolls... some of these heads are already on dolls, but they're the wrong dolls. Try right into... Which one of you is Petunia? I'm terrible at names.
Petunia!
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now, there are no disembodied heads floating around. The only other heads left are attached to these. Alright. This is going to be a hair disturbing. You might want to shut your eyes for this next part if you have a weak stomach.
That is no toy for a child. Stealth, you have a very sick mind.
I'll say. Alright. So this isn't Angela's head, so by process of elimination it's somebody else's. Who we got left?
Kim!
There. Okay. Yeah, Angela's head was here. I kept trying to yank it off this fake body, but once again, this isn't for people with weak stomachs. Maybe if you watch Rick and Morty, be able to stand something in this, but for everybody else, close your eyes.
Off with your
Okay, you can
head.
open them again.
Angela!
There we go.
That's all the heads. But I wonder if all the dolls are in the right place.
I was gonna say, I connected Angela to the teapot, but she's not sitting there. She's sitting over there. Well, before
The
that...
shadows surrounding Stauf started to call his name. They were his friends, they whispered. And then they entered his dreams. They showed him a beautiful doll. It seemed alive somehow, its gaze haunting. The next day, the image still festered in his mind, and he carved the small figure out of a dead branch. And he made the doll just as he saw it in his dream.
Okay, so earlier I connected Angela here to... Where is that? The teapot. By following this line over here, loop to loop, up, around, that one, yeah. I don't see any other teapots. I do see like a sugar bowl, one of those things. Regardless, I gotta pick up Angela and seat her down over here.
The dolls seem to be having a tea party. But who sits where?
Okay, so I've connected Angela to the teapot. I also noticed that well, Petunia's connected to 3 people. Wait a minute. Can I move these around? No. Alright. But if Petunia's connected to Lara and 2 others, well, does that just mean they're all sitting at the same table? Okay, I'm going to work backwards this time, because I know what this jar sort of is, but we might confirm another theory of mine. Okay, so around here, there, loop-de-loop, up, down, there. Tom. Okay, Tom is supposed to be sitting there. Which one of them's Tom?
Tom!
Thank you.
Ben!
Wait a second, Angel loves Ben. That was written on there. Does that mean they're sitting next to each other? Are there any other objects? Like this thing, for instance. It's a sugar bowl. I should have seen that. Down, up, and along here, and there, loop, up, this way. Lara, okay. Where's Lara again? Lara again?
Lara!
That again? Hey. So should Angela be sitting across from Ben or next to Ben? And if Lara's connected to Petunia, then does that mean she should be sitting there? Where is Ben connected? I think I did this already. He's connected to Petunia somehow, but how? Well, these two I've confirmed are in the right positions, because they're connected to objects. But there are 3 people connected to Petunia, and that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Especially since Tom isn't connected to Petunia, and he's connected to this thing, as opposed to Petunia. Why are people being connected to people anyway? Here's another couple. Kim and Tom there. Well, Tom is sitting here. Ben, by process of elimination, should be sitting at the same table as Angela. But
Kim!
okay, I'm guessing Kim should not be sitting across from Tom then, but next to Tom.
Kim!
Thank you. I was going to ask who even is this, but... well, that didn't seem to do anything. I'm thinking Lara's connected to two people herself, but how? Unless these couples mentioned on the walls, like here, don't actually mean anything just right now. Paying attention to the connection between the people instead.
Momo!
Wait a minute. Where's Petunia?
Petunia!
Here, okay. Thought something might have been off.
There we go. All in the right place. So detailed. So full of...
Help us, please!
Well, that was a bit touch and go, to be honest. I imagine Petunia should be sitting there because she's connected to 3 people.
What children?
Can't you hear them? Listen.
My dear, I must confess, I'm not at all gifted. I'm not even from the Far East. I'm from the Bronx.
Help me! I can't move!
Mommy?
Mommy!
I want my mommy!
I want my mommy!
I want my dolly! We had dolls too!
We had dolls too!
I got very sick.
I didn't wake up.
Stories were all true. Every child who played with a Stouff doll fell ill and died. These dolls...
Contain the children's souls.
The blood of 6th and the 7th guest.
The one who opens realms.
The Toymaker's revenge.
The boy on the chessboard.
Save him! Please!
We have to get him out of here before the others get to him. You go upstairs. I'll go down.
Awful lot of butterflies. But think he's the boy we ran into at the very start of this game. The one who came in after all the guests. Well, that's somebody else.